Okay. Tell me about yourself.
My name is Sherry Grassman. I am a real estate agent in the surrounding Austin area. I am the mother of 5.
What are the names?
Mariah, Victoria, David Jr., Joseph, and Justin.
Great.
So 5 of them. Youngest is 12. I'm ready for them to all be gone. Time to go.
Good. And you're married?
I am married. My husband is a home builder. He's been a home builder for 30 years or so.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Good. And how long have you been in Austin?
I actually grew up in the Central Texas area. I've been here since 1984. We've been in Austin off and off for the last 10 years, off and on for the last 10 years. So, yeah, I'm kind of a local. I'm an Army brat, grew up all over the world, and got to Texas as quick as I could. I knew when I was little that I was going to live in Texas, and so here I am.
Good. And what brought you to natural biohealth? Like, what were the circumstances that led you here? How were you introduced, or maybe how were you feeling? Give me a little bit of background of what kind of led you to natural biohealth.
Initially, I found out about natural biohealth through the doctor. He was a friend of mine that I knew, and so he started talking to me about all the services that were offered. And I love to work out, and I'm very vain, and and I love Barbie. But I've been working out for many years and got to the point where it just wasn't showing that I was working out as hard as I was. My biggest issue was I was working out so hard, even with a trainer, and I was miserable. I was so sore. The pain, from lifting, it shouldn't last for weeks and weeks at a time when you're working out with a trainer every week with a long history of it. So I knew something was going on, and I talked to the doctor, and he had me come in, and we talked about, of course I wanted to be thin. I was in a size 12, and that was another very frustrating issue. I'd always been a size 5, and to just, it was really age creeping up on me is what it seemed like it was turning out to be, because it had nothing to do with having my children. After I had my children, I still lost the weight and was even thinner than high school. Because I did work at it. I came in and spent some time with the doctor and Mike and the staff and talked about doing the weight loss program, and I decided that I felt like it was better for me if I fixed the problem. And if the problem is my hormones and it is my age, then let's address that issue first. Let's not just address the weight loss. So initially that's what I did, and it did help a lot. I did notice a lot of difference in my hair. My hair is softer, it's not so brittle, it's stronger. My skin is not so dry. And I did notice some actual weight loss, different things like that. So then as the years went on, I decided I wasn't a lot thinner. And I want to be able to eat what I want and work out. So I went back and revisited with the doctor about the HCG. And I was already on the hormones, so we decided that I could do both programs. And it was my birthday present to myself. So I did the program 40 days. I went from a size 12 to a size 4. Very happy, ecstatic, went through Thanksgiving and Christmas and still maintaining a great weight and had a good time and still got to eat some of the things I wanted. And I just know that a lot of it is about habit as well as age. You shouldn't eat at 10 o'clock at night in your bed watching Housewives.
Right.
So I'm real happy with the program. Now it's been a year, and I noticed I was eating too much junk again, and so I decided to try to do the program again. I'm already back down, and I just need that extra. Sometimes I just need the extra hit to get back down. So I just had to do it for 2 weeks. It's fine. My husband is now also on the program, and he is seeing a difference. And he is working on all of the different hormones as well as the HCG. So
that's great. That's great answers. So tell me a little bit about the difference that you're feeling in terms of like getting your body in shape and your energy level and losing weight when you're younger, because I'm in my 40s and I find it's a lot more work than it was when I was in my 20s. So give me a little comparison and contrast from when you're younger to now, and then since you've kind of been coming here to Natural Biohealth and recalibrating your hormones.
Well, when I was younger, I could go to the gym one day and I was back to what I should be. I had abs of steel, and it didn't take a rigorous everyday. I didn't have to do it every day, and I could eat all the cake and whatever else junk food and bread, who knew, that I wanted, and so I did. But I still did go to the gym more often. It was easier. It wasn't painful. I didn't have all the soreness that I seem to have as I've gotten older. So as I have gotten older, I noticed that if I stick with a gym plan, once I'm done with the program, I can really, it does really make a difference. The other large thing that I noticed was the vitamins, not just the hormone supplements, but the vitamins make the difference, and the protein shakes make the difference after the HCG program, and you're going to the gym and doing all the things that you want to do, and then it makes you happier and it makes you have more energy. And the B12 shot as well, that definitely gives you that extra boost to get through the day. But you have to go to the gym more. Definitely, you have to go to the gym more.
Good.
I'll be there.
Good. That's great. How's it? We all have reflected. I know my wife. Like last night, we were moving a bunch of stuff, and she was so tired, and she got emotional. We all have, our psychology and how we feel about ourselves. It's all tied up with how we feel in terms of our energy and how we look and stuff. Can you tell me a little bit about how you're feeling on the inside since before and after, a little bit of context, because I know that's an issue for a lot of people. Whatever you're comfortable with sharing. It doesn't have to be. Whatever you want to talk about.
Well, I still have this Barbie idea in my head, which for some people don't like that theory, and life is fantastic being plastic. That's my song. I'm not plastic in every aspect, but so I'm saying this is really keeping me from doing that, though. Honestly, I could do it. I would do it. I haven't done it, but so this helps. So keeping me from going to having surgery and going to have. But as far as emotionally, I just feel better about myself being thin, and I just feel disgusting when I'm wearing that pair of jeans that has a muffin top. That's just disgusting. So get a bigger pair of jeans, or lose weight.
So does it help with your relationships? When you're feeling better about yourself and your energy's better?
Absolutely. Definitely helps with relationships. Yeah, I'm a nicer person. Everybody, my kids and I, we have more fun. We're always outside playing, because I can and I want to. I'm trying to get my husband there. So he's on the road. That's the other thing, is getting my husband to join us. Then it'll be even more fun.
Yeah, because you see the changes. You feel better. You make it. Hello, Rick.
Am I interrupting?
No, we're just.
All right, I can do the soundtrack.
That would be great. Yeah.
Do it, Rick.
We can make it really sad or really happy.
Pour me, cry me a river thing. Do it. Good job.
And then we go to an upbeat thing at the very end.
Hey, did you bring your camera or no?
Oh, I forgot. I was gonna actually.
That's okay. That's okay.
So
I want to do.
this work, right?
Yeah, I'm just doing kind of some interview stuff that we can, you know, and her answer. She's great in front of the camera. But I'd like to get like a. I'd like to see, you know, her standing up. You know, that's an impressive sight.
Yeah,
so
the shadow there, man, that's a real heavy shadow.
yeah, that's a little better.
Yeah, but she was standing right over there.
You mean where? Oh, just stand
In the corner.
Yeah, let me see.
Hold on.